It is safe to say that Aquarius is one of the most interesting and unique signs of the zodiac. People born under this sign are usually mysterious, independent, and can become real rebels and fighters for justice. The symbol of Aquarius is a person carrying a jug of water, from which two streams of water flow. This image reflects the duality and contrast inherent in this sign. Aquarians strive to change the world for the better, destroying old and obsolete foundations. They are driven by a thirst for change and a desire to create a new, more perfect order in the world. Despite their dreaminess and originality of thinking, Aquarians are highly practical and focused on success. They are determined to achieve their goals and will not retreat in the face of difficulties. In this text, I will discuss the character traits of this sign. Aquarians are ardent supporters of freedom and independence. They absolutely dislike it when someone tries to impose rules and limit their actions. More than anything else, they value the opportunity to make their own decisions and be the masters of their own lives. Despite the fact that Aquarians may have many friends and acquaintances, they do not expect help and support from them in difficult situations. It is also important for them that their loved ones also have freedom and independence, without which they cannot imagine their existence. Aquarius is a sign full of internal contradictions. Despite its changeable and fickle nature, it does not like changes in life. Aquarius has unique talents and ingenuity, which manifest itself in their unique approach to life. Although logic is not their strong point, they are distinguished by excellent abstract thinking, and therefore it seems that Aquarius is ahead of its time. People of this sign are distinguished by their irrepressible curiosity and thirst for learning new things in all spheres of life. In their ability to learn and assimilate new information, they surpass many other signs of the zodiac. They love experiments, risk, and the search for the unusual in everything. In addition, they can be eccentric in their manners and appearance. They have a unique view of everything. Aquarians have a unique and unconventional way of thinking. They stand out in society not only because of their bright and eccentric appearance, but also because of their original system of beliefs, which attracts the attention of others. At the same time, Aquarians are not afraid to stand out from the crowd, but rather strive for it. They often question the values and views of other people, but they do this not for the sake of a simple argument, but with the goal of helping them realize the ineffectiveness or erroneousness of existing attitudes. Their criticism is often harsh, but at the same time dictated by a sincere desire to point out the need for change. They cannot stand injustice. Aquarians are driven by an indomitable desire to achieve justice in everything. Representatives of this zodiac sign often come to the aid of those who have lost faith in themselves and their goals, who are desperate and confused about life's guidelines. They can be completely unpredictable. Aquarians are distinguished by their unpredictability in behavior. They can take sudden, sometimes reckless actions that are difficult to predict. The impulsiveness of Aquarians is especially pronounced in communication with loved ones. Aquarians are shrouded in a veil of secrecy, so their true motives and intentions remain a mystery to others, and sometimes even to themselves. It is impossible to say with certainty what step they will take next. They seem to be from another planet. Aquarians have a very unusual and bizarre style. They like to stand out from the crowd, to look different from others. In essence, they are real rebels, striving to make fashionable and popular those things that were previously considered unpopular. They love new technologies. Aquarians are ardent supporters of progress, constantly searching for new interesting ideas to implement. Their thinking is highly original. Despite their assertive nature, they are able to work productively. At the same time, Aquarians are characterized by rationality. They strive to constantly develop and help others in this. They can seem incredibly cold. Outwardly, Aquarians give the impression of being quite reserved and cold people. Even in an argument, they can seem detached and uninterested. It is not easy for Aquarians to focus on the emotional states of other people. Therefore, it is difficult for them to openly demonstrate their inner feelings. Often they communicate with those whom they actually do not like. Aquarius in love. The love of Aquarius is distinguished by its uniqueness and mystery, which is not always understood by others. Each romance of this zodiac sign can be considered unique, as it is full of a variety of events. Aquarians are so unpredictable and amazing that it is difficult to fit them into the framework of ordinary lovers. Their nature is not easily comprehended because you never know what mood Aquarius will be in. Independence and freedom are of primary importance for Aquarius. If the partner is not ready to trust this sign, their relationship is unlikely to be successful. Aquarians often idealize their chosen ones. And when it becomes clear that the real person is different from the invented image, Aquarius becomes disappointed. It is extremely difficult and sometimes impossible for a partner to live up to the ideals of this sign. And yet, even in this, Aquarius cannot be blamed. Soaring in the clouds of their romantic dreams, they inspire themselves and their partner, turning life into a real holiday. They can be real provocateurs. Aquarians are real provocateurs who like to question outdated value systems and shock others with this. This zodiac sign is distinguished by eccentricity, but it is thanks to this that Aquarians can evaluate the effectiveness of their ideas and look into the future. They deliberately take risks in order to understand the prospects of their unconventional views. Aquarians are not afraid of people's reactions to their extraordinary behavior. On the contrary, they are ready to test society in order to check the viability of their revolutionary concepts. They can't stand intrusive people. Aquarians value freedom above all else and strive to surround themselves with people who also value independence. At the same time, they themselves are surprisingly unobtrusive and do not try to limit someone else's will. This zodiac sign is constantly expanding the boundaries of their consciousness, opening up new horizons. That is why Aquarians can be excellent colleagues and like-minded people in any endeavor. They do not impose their position, but listen to other people's opinions with respect. They are sensitive friends. Aquarians are very selective in choosing friends, but having made a choice, they are ready to give them their all. For them, friendship means much more than just a pleasant pastime. They are capable of deep devotion and selflessness. Despite their desire for attention from others, Aquarians have a deeply sensitive and vulnerable nature. Behind the external brightness and extravagance lies the inner vulnerability of this zodiac sign. This sensitivity and emotionality make Aquarians extremely touchy. If they are hurt, they experience the wound for a long time and painfully. It is difficult for them to forget about the insult and quickly let go of the situation. They are distinguished by high intelligence. Aquarians are distinguished by a phenomenal ability to memorize and assimilate information. They not only remember well, but also deeply understand what they have learned, which allows them to apply this knowledge in the right situations. Aquarians really seem to be phenomenally gifted people in terms of intelligence. Such individuals often begin to read independently at an early age and accurately remember what they read. They demonstrate outstanding mental abilities, but the realization of their potential largely depends on the quality of education and upbringing in childhood. As a result, The main feature that distinguishes Aquarius from other zodiac signs is their rejection of dogmas and rules imposed by society. They can be easily recognized in a crowd by the combination of childlike spontaneity, impulsiveness, and sincerity with a cold, analytical mind. Aquarius loves everything non-standard and original because that's exactly what they are. This is one of the brightest and most charismatic signs of the zodiac, which is impossible not to notice. They radiate a special charm that attracts others with their originality and loyalty to their principles.